Ever wonder why your opponents beat you so easily? It's because you're making these 6 mistakes your opponents aren't. Fix them now to win every single game in Rivals. The first mistake you are most likely making is when reloading your weapon. Whenever reload, you have to wait for this long animation to finish before you can start shooting again. To reload an assault rifle, it takes 2.95 seconds. That is almost 3 whole seconds before you can shoot your opponent again. There is a trick to reduce the amount of time it takes to reload. As you can see, there are 2 animations while you reload. The first one has this icon, and the second one has this icon. The only animation that actually reloads your weapon is the first one. This means that the second animation does not matter and you skip over it. All you have to do is to change your weapon and change right back, right after the first animation is done. So now with this trick, you can reload an assault rifle in just 1.7 seconds. That is almost half the amount of time that it takes to normally reload an assault rifle. The second mistake is in your settings. The 2 that I recommend you to turn off are field of view effects and camera shake. Field of view effects alters your field of view whenever you are sliding and sprinting, which can cause you to miss your shots. Camera shake basically shakes your entire camera whenever you are shooting your weapon or you are getting shot at, which can cause you to miss your shots. The setting that I recommend that you turn on is static crosshair. This will make your crosshair not move whenever you are walking or running or sliding. It can help you visibly see where you are aiming at better, which can help you hit your shots more. Moving on to the third mistake. Every melee has a special ability. However, during a fight, it takes too much time to use your melee special ability because you first have to pull out your melee weapon to then be able to use the ability. There is a way to still use your melee special ability without having to pull out your melee weapon. You can use the quick melee. This is usually key bound to F. So how you can use your melee special ability faster is to press F and then right-click on your mouse. This works with every melee. With the chainsaw, you do have to press F just a little longer while holding right-click on your mouse. Moving on. Quick melee is the most underrated thing in Rivals. When you are in close combat, you can use your quick melee to deal even more damage. You have melees that deal up to 45 damage. That is almost 1/3 of a player's health. Quick utility is also very useful. You save so much time by not having to do useless animations like pulling out your utility and then drawing it back before you can use it. This next mistake I see so many players making. Movement is the most important thing in this game. So you have to make sure that you are not making these movements mistakes. Whenever you are in a gunfight, you have to make sure that you are slide jumping throughout the entire fight. It makes you faster, which makes it more difficult for your opponents to hit you. Another mistake made is in Arena. The ramps are very useful for gaining high ground. You can perform a boosted jump by simply slide jumping on the ramp. Instead of just peeking by walking to the top of the ramp, you can perform a slide jump to peak faster and more efficiently. The last mistake that I see all players making is not using the grenade. The grenade is the best utility in this game. Not only is it very effective to use for damage, dealing 75 damage, which is half a player's health, but you can also use this as a movement utility. To grenade jump, you just have to hold out the grenade, and as soon as it is about to explode, you can slide jump while looking down. You can know when it is about to explode by looking at the projectile. The projectile will get smaller, which will tell you when it will explode. However, that is not the best way to grenade jump. The best way is to use the instant grenade jump. The first step is to hold out your melee weapon, then you are going to melee and then use your quick utility. Quick utility is usually key-bound to G. So in simpler terms, left click then immediately after press G. Pair this with a slide jump and you have the best movement mechanic in the game. I like pairing this with the fists melee. With this combo, you are able to go across all maps in just one grenade jump. Now that you know these tips and tricks, you are able to win every single Rivals game. Thank you for watching.